Yeah, bleh. I'm already fumbling. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, looks like we're starting.
Yep. It looks like everybody's warping themselves to Windfall immediately.
Not a bad spot as for a lot of items are.
Yeah. Well, and once you start off, you don't really have a lot to do, so Windfall's got the most you can do with just a sword and the shield.
Yeah. I'm a bit in terms of randomizers, I'm a bit unfamiliar with Wind Waker, how it's randomized. I'm more familiar with just the base game.
Well, as far as I'm aware for the tournament settings, mostly you're going to start off on Windfall, although it looks like a few people have gone to that cliff plateau.
It's been a while since I've actually touched Wind Waker, so that island looks familiar.
It looks like a few people trying to get storage right off.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got Nehru's Pearl on Math Girl's side.
Huh. Well, I think it was that was the red chart on Chevy's side. Yeah, there it is. One of the red charts.
They both went to Tingle, so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what that chart was, because it's one of the. It's not one of the blue ones, so it's not one of the generic treasures. It's. I guess we won't know.
It's unimportant to the randomizer, so.
Okay.
Ignore it.
And a bottle from the Sun Song? No, that's Granda's name.
That's where the Sun Song would normally be, although.
Yeah, it's just a bottle right now. Which I don't recall bottles being terribly useful in Wind Waker.
It is important for the fairy for Grandma's.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It's like Math Girl's heading up the hide and seek side quest.
Indeed.
As well as Chevy.
It's also a pretty good place. So Windfall, towards the beginning of it, you've got a lot of different
starting locations.
Yeah. Got Neefe getting storage from a chest, I think. Didn't seem to collect anything.
Picked a box for Zombie God. A couple side quests I think that could relate to.
Yeah, you've got the well, just any of the pictures you can take, and then it also unlocks the upstairs section of the picture box.
And it looks like Math Girl got the green pendant, or not green pendant. It's showing I haven't done Wind Waker in a while. The green pearl, at least.
Ferrar's Pearl.
Yep, that one. That's two of the pearls already for Math. Looks like Neffy's heading off to Windfall.
Got a letter on Math Girl's side from getting Ferrar's Pearl. Oh, that's gonna get bow. good one to have early on.
Yeah, Windfall seems to be pretty loaded this time around. Nope. Rock's Feather for Chevy. Or
The Golden Feather, yeah.
I don't know why I got Rock's Feather from Game Boy games. That's what I was thinking of. Whoops.
Yeah, Chevy's cinematography is, whatever works, right?
I mean, I've seen worse setups. I've done worse yeah, I've done worse setups. You work with what you got.
Yeah. Reminds me of a Majora's Mask stream I saw where they were just filming their 3DSs they played.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, there's not many ways you can record DS or 3DS optimally.
Yeah, unless you want to shell out for the capture cards.
Which you can't anymore for 3DS.
Yeah.
Ouch.
We've got Neefe going over to Tingle right now. Gonna get...
Chevy gets the bow from the mail.
Oh, it's the light ring chart.
Oh, right, that's for the...
Ooh, and the mirror shield.
Already?
That's a great one to get.
I guess, yeah, in this game it would be. Because there's a lot of dungeons you just can't beat without that shield. Well, as I like its design. It's a weird hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Chevy's heading off to that one aisle with the Forest Haven rotating platforms.
Yep. And we've got Zombie God getting the bottle now. Looks like Math Girl's gonna do Mila.
The stealth section.
Which you can just sit and wait in one spot for her to come around, so...
I thought you had to actively follow her.
No, you can just sit and wait on the windmill, and she'll just come around eventually on her own.
Huh, never knew that.
Okay, Zombie God getting the mirror shield now. Looks like Math Girl's activating the windmill while she's here, too.
Might as well if you gotta go up the windmill anyway for the stealth side quest. Might as well knock it out at the same time.
Although activating the windmill doesn't do much until you have the fire arrows and are able to...
The fire arrows and the Deku leaf.
You can actually get up there without the Deku leaf, though. It does take a bit of finicky work.
Yeah, comfortably, you want the Deku leaf.
Yeah.
I guess is the better way to put it.
Thin logic for the Deku leaf, so... I missed it. Did Zombie God go and get Mirror's Pearl?
I don't...
Maybe with the Tingle, right?
I think... I'm kind of hoping they fold the pause screen.
It's a bit hard to commentate and track sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they're gonna handle it right now. Or no, they're gonna handle...
Maggie.
Yeah.
Mila gives an orange rupee.
Hey, money's money.
Money can be helpful in some points during the run, but it's a bit rough to, you know, wait for the whole side quest just to get the orange rupee.
Yeah. Though, how important is the auction house for Wind Waker Randomizer?
I believe in the tournament settings, the auction house is not in logic, so it won't give you any progression items.
That's fair, because yeah, there's no. I'm guessing without Randomizer having to change the auction house and how it works, it'd probably just be a pain.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Mass is heading to Mother Child Isle.
Gonna grab the ferry for Grandma, I bet. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I'm surprised you just did get an item just for going here.
I believe that there is a chest here, but it's not in logic with the tournament settings, so... Gonna miss twice on that ferry grab. Bit of a rough one. It's like we've got Zombie God and Neefe doing the...
Windmill.
Yeah, or Emila's quest. Gonna get the Picto Box on Chevy's side. That's in Bird's Peak Rock. And Chevy going off to Mother and Child as well.
And Zombie got the bow from the mail. I was looking over what Mongol says in the chat. I figure, Randomizer's always been about customization. It's just, I don't know what the settings are for Wind Waker.
I'm a bit rusty. I haven't looked at the settings for... They've changed it slightly from the last time I did any work with the randomizer tournaments, but as far as I remember, it's... I mean, as Mongol said, dungeons, puzzle secret caves, short side quests, free gifts, and mail. And then also, of course, the 4 dungeons are going to give progression items just to help kind of guide you towards more of the dungeons.
Oh, this music was always depressing when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad one. It's nice that Grandma's in logic for the tournament, because it would be sad to leave her just like that. So, giving Grandma the fairy doesn't automatically give you her item. It's going to give you the soup, which is a pretty great thing to have.
Soup's one of the best things in the game.
Yes. And with Soup Glitch, it's just unlimited. And then with that, you can get a letter from Grandma, and she's going to give you, like, some form of... She can give you some form of progression item.
Yeah, I think the 4 dungeons on the map, when they were highlighted, I think one of them was, Forsaken Fortress. The other one was... I forget what was the one that was up north. Was it Wind or was it Earth?
Zombie God got one of the songs, but I couldn't see quite which one it was. Command Melody.
And he got the wallet.
Yes, wallet upgrades itself is not in progression, but it does give you a letter that's going to give you a... that can give you an item. And a golden feather from Grandma. Bit rough of a one to get.
I forget if those were completely required to get anything. I don't remember.
They are required in the base game for a heart piece from a side quest with one of the folks on Dragon Roofs. However, in the tournament settings, they don't give anything progression related. So
right, and I just saw the dungeons again. Both Earth and Wind are required. Forsaken Fortress and Forest Haven are the dungeons.
That's going to be
a bit rough. Yeah, because there's a lot of interesting items you're going to need, like the bracelets, the hammer. Bracelets, hammer. Oh, grappling hook. for Zombie God from the Gossip people.
Of course.
Boots. That's what I was thinking of. I knew there was a big one from the 2 mini dungeons you had to do. Yeah, it was the boots. Was the other one.
Yes.
Hook shot's got to be somewhere. For wind. They got mirror already for earth. See, Zombie God getting that command melody already will help them out with those 2 dungeons.
Yeah, it's good to get that.
Chevy's in that wrecked boat island. I forgot what his exact name works.
I just remember it as it's kind of like the ghost ship. I don't remember any of the actual names for any of the dungeons or the islands or anything like that, except for
I haven't played Wind Waker in a while, so Zombie Guy got the Deku Leaf. We were just talking about getting that.
Yeah, that's a good one to get from the
Chevy got the deed.
Vanity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which that gives a good location for items.
Well, if it doesn't have anything progression worthy, it's a bit of a long one to go through for it, so we'll see if they tend to leave it towards the end or if they'll go into it as soon as they get the Skull Hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, and bombs on Zombie God's side. That's going to open up a lot of different locations. It's interesting they've gotten a lot of items so far without even touching a dungeon. Yeah,
that's what's surprising me, because the stuff I'm more used to is things like A Link to the Past, where it's always, dungeons were always... I think that's the love letter on Zombie God's side?
Yeah, Maggie's letter.
Yeah. But, I'm used to A Link to the Past, where, pretty much you always have to go to dungeons because there's so much stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
But Wind Waker, it's kind of the opposite. You kind of want to ignore dungeons. It's go everywhere else, because all the side stuff has so many locations.
Yeah, Wind Waker is definitely... I mean, on the dungeons, it's got a few chests, but it's a fairly large game, side quest-wise, so...
Yeah.
It's definitely a fun one to do for a randomizer, because you have so much variety and everything. A couple of pieces of heart at the same time over here.
Ooh, pieces of love. I don't think shivving a rock works, Zombie God. You want up there, you go. Actually, that's another thought I just realized. They've gotten so many items, and yet not a single heart container and only a couple heart pieces.
Yeah, it's, I mean, when you have the tournament settings, you've got a lot of limited places to have your progression items, so you don't see heart containers or heart pieces quite as much as you would if you were doing a randomizer without the tournament settings or like a max setting one.
Yeah, that's fair. And it looks like Chevy has the elemental arrow, so they're heading off to the ice isle.
It's a good place to go. It's fairly quick if you know how to skip everything on it.
Zombie God's got Skull Hammer.
That's going to open up a lot, and that opens up the entirety. I think he also has Deku Leaf, right? So it's going to open up the entirety of Forsaken Fortress, although not got any items in it for him, so.
And really? I could have sworn there was at least a couple chests there I could check out.
Yeah, but it's not one of the marked ones from the race settings.
Okay. Only about 5 hearts at the end of the game? Ugh.
Well, a lot of these people, at least a few of the people, are pretty into the speedrunning aspect of these kinds of things too, so
they don't have to worry about getting hit, only for the hits they need to get taken.
Yeah. And it's a fairly forgiving, if you save and reset with the randomizer settings, you're going to be fairly okay with the...
I mean, soup is always super important because that's infinite magic.
Yeah, and the double damage until you get hit, and the refill on the hearts. It's a pretty good thing to have.
One of the best posted items in the series.
And it's all thanks to Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma. And it's free too, which is the hilarious part.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to I mean, it does take a bit of time to go and get it, unless you know how to do soup, but we got fire and ice arrows on Neefe as well. Math Girl's doing Diamond Step, I believe that's what this one's called.
Yeah, it seems familiar. This was one of the few locations that I know didn't use a dungeon or whatnot's assets, so I'm like, this one I remember. And
That's
I got
the Moblin letter. Yeah.
Yep. There's another spare item there.
Though until they get the delivery bag, it's kind of useless.
I just thought about that. They can get the letters, they just can't actually pull them out.
You can't do much with them. Which kind of sucks when you've got every single letter you need and you're just searching for the delivery bag at that point.
It's just weird to think, I got this letter! Where'd it go?
Into the ether, perhaps. It's like Zombie God's doing a dive into Forbidden Woods.
Yep.
So
Not
we'll see what... definitely not when you have the Deku Leaf and the hook shot already.
Yeah, you can... I think you can pretty much 100% this one.
Yeah, and with bombs, Calidemos takes only a few seconds, so...
Oh, right, Boomerang. That's what they're missing.
Yeah, there's a few skips you can do if you know the tech to skip a lot of Forbidden Woods without the Boomerang.
Or using other items in its place. Ooh,
yeah. I believe the only thing you would need is to get into the basement, and there's a certain trick for that, although I don't quite recall the details of it at this moment.
Hmm.
It's like Chevy's heading back to Windfall.
Math Girl's heading to... I don't remember this island.
Oh, this one's Diamond Step.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't remember the other. Diamond Step's the one that has all the hook shot.
Trees, yeah.
We got the boss key already on Zombie God's side, so that's going to go straight to the boss, pretty much.
Which, judging by how the sub-menu's laid out, that's for each of the bosses are going to have a... To our first base?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Oh, light arrows on Neefe's side. That's a great thing to have already.
Weird saying that outside of Ganon's tower.
Yeah. It's, with the bosses and random encounters you can have, or random enemies, it's pretty nice to have because it'll one-shot most everything.
It's just very expensive in terms of magic.
Yeah.
Granted, soup.
And if they get a double magic upgrade, which is a common one to see around here, it can be pretty helpful. It's like Chevy's going ahead and doing the windmill quest right now.
If you're there and you got the arrows for it, might as well.
I believe with the newer settings, the invisible chest is actually in logic now, too. And we got Zombie God heading over to Ice Ring Isle.
That's Neefe heading to Ice Ring. Zombie God's still in Haven.
Yes, sorry. I think the skulls kind of confused me and made me think it was something else.
Yeah, I think Zombie God just got the seagull pair. And now they got a random chart. Not a great item, but could those possibly lead to extra items or not worth it?
It's not worth it. You don't get any
I don't know. Mask Girl got the fire ice arrows from the pirate ship area.
We'll see what she might head to Ice Ring and the Fire Mountain area.
Yeah, there's a volcano, yeah. Looks like Chevy got the stealth quest done. They got the orange rupee.
Yeah. Again, kind of a hard one to get from such a long quest. And the Cabana Deed over on Math Girl's side. Again, though, Zombie got the only one doing a dive into a dungeon so far.
Granted, he has the gear for it, I
Yeah.
would say.
It's possible one of them, the other one's got the Deku Leaf and I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Can't remember where
Can't see the sub-menus right now.
Like, Neefe going to the Mirror Shield one, gonna get the, and get Maggie's letter. Or the Moblin's letter, rather, sorry.
Yeah, they're very much taking different routes, but I don't think any of them are in the wrong. It's just how they're getting their items.
Well, and when you don't know what you're gonna get, I mean, you really can't plan for it. It's all just sort of
It's random.
best guesses, and yeah. Yes, Neefe got light arrow. No, yeah, Neefe got light arrows, and I'm trying to remember where they got it from.
God, yeah, it wasn't one of the dungeons at least. I know that much.
Yeah.
It was the side I was.
It was in a another treasure chart for Zombie God. Looks like Forbidden Woods doesn't quite have a lot in it.
And Chevy got the wallet and the command melody. Math girl heading to the ice ring aisle.
She's also gonna get another bottle for herself from this. And a piece of heart on Zombie God. Looks like Forsaken Fortress might be, or sorry, Forbidden Woods might be worth it only for the shard that he's gonna get.
Yeah, I mean, which is still something. At least his progression.
It is sad to have to check all the tests, though.
Because you don't know. There's one thing that is actually worth a darn.
Don't know what Chevy's doing currently. It looks like they're just
probably just looking over the list real quick of like,
Yeah, a lot of them will use their own trackers with logic guides that'll accurately show where they
not a bad thing to have, because having so much of the game, you don't have Wind Waker's usual linearity there. You're going to be you could easily sit there and go, what is available? So I won't blame them.
No, definitely not. I mean, even people who've been speedrunning this game for years still use the trackers just because it's hard to keep track of like what you can and can't do because you're so used to doing it with story progression.
Yeah. Whoa! That's a weird trick from Zombie.
Yeah, that's going to be the basement skip, so to skip having to cut down the flower with the boomerang, just going to skip right down to the basement by going out of bounds. It's a pretty neat trick, actually.
Not used to seeing tricks like that being... But I'm more used to Link to the Past's randomizer, where tricks like that are generally their own thing.
Yeah. It's like Math Girls restarted Ice Ring for some reason.
They fell down in the inside part, and Neefe got the even bigger wallet.
Yeah, that's not going to do much for them in this case.
Yeah, because you're not having to worry about tingle prices, aren't you? In this?
No.
And wallets are not as much of a deal then, because vanilla game, they're basically mandatory.
Right. The only one that's really worth it is your first wallet, just for the letter.
Yeah. And it looks like Chevy's awake, so...
Probably just trying to figure out where they were going to go next. Take a second. Neefe getting the Deku Leaf. Oh, that's right, that was the free gift from the submarine fellows.
Yeah, Scubas. And, ooh! Zombie Guy finally found something! He found the bracelets!
Ooh, power bracelets! That's really good to not have to waste bombs every time you want to lift a giant rock or something like that. And, of course, opening up Earth Temple.
That's the one I was trying. I was trying to remember which one was wind and which one was earth. Required which one? Shit, we got another bottle. If that was their first or their second, I'm not sure.
I believe that was their second because they have soup already. It does make doing
Okay.
soup dupe a bit easier.
How does soup dupe work exactly? If it gets bomb.
Zach Link, I'm also doing some of the tracking, although if you can help, that would be...
That's why I'm pointing out. Just make it easier on you guys. Another chest for...
Yeah, it's a bit hard to try to keep up with the commentary and try to track for 4 people at the same time.
Yeah, I don't pity your job. And Math Girl got another bottle, so not much there.
And a joy pendant.
Oof.
Math Girl heading off, well, teleporting to Dragon Roost, although I don't think they're going to be doing a dungeon dive into there. Well, we've got a bit of a lull in the item grabbing. I'm gonna just go ahead and give a shout out to my other lovely commentator, Ultra X.
What's up?
Our brand new tracker, or brand new for the stream tracker, Zach Link, and our lovely restreamer, Tail. So nice to have a crew helping out with everything.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things I actually really enjoy about things like Randomizer or whatnot, is sometimes, even if you're not a big fan of actually doing or actually playing these randomizers, sometimes it's just fun just to watch them.
Yeah,
there's just so much interesting like techniques and tricks that some people can pull off.
Yeah, the Wind Waker community does have a really great, the randomizer community has really great, just a lot of people really coming together to help out with things. I think we're doing 3 different matches today. So
yeah, that's what it looked like on the schedule.
That's a lot of crew to have. Hey, Zach Link, just getting here already isn't enough for me. Although you might have to catch up on some of the stuff I missed.
That's why it's always one of those things. You're tapping your foot. I'm like, come on, bring up the pause menu. And
right.
Neefe, it looks like they're heading off to Forest Haven, and Zombie God's already got the boss.
I'm just gonna use the bomb trick to skip having to do all the nonsense with the boomerang, which can be really useful. I'm
guessing how it works is you pretty much just blow up the hitbox inside it, so you just do the damn trickly.
His hitbox extends all the way down to the all the way down where you can reach it with the bomb. So
Zombie God looks like they have the mask, because there's the boss health bar. Or like
yeah, that might have been something they got in Forbidden Woods, which I missed. Math Girl's doing
the volcano,
the Fire Mountain area.
He got the mask in Forbidden Woods. Yes, thank you, Ashton Bites, for the clarification.
And a Triforce Shard from Zombie God. That's gonna be the first Triforce Shard anyone's getting today. First one from one of the dungeons. Thank you, chat, for helping us catch up with the tracking. It can be a bit difficult to keep eyes on everything. Go ahead and mark Calidemos off as dead. Yet another C chart for Zombie God. If they were in Logic, this would be a really great place to be sitting, but...
Yeah! He's like, oh, I have all these charts. I can just check around all these locations. Oh, they're not in logic. Yeah, Uncle pointing out that, yeah, they do. They technically should have five. The 5 should be on the chart track because they already started with 4.
That was my miss on the beginning of it. Just forgot to set everything up for what they started out with. Looks like Chevy got Skull Hammer from whatever island they're on. I still don't remember what the names of them are. But it's the one with the torches. It's like, I believe this is where in vanilla you would be getting oh yes, Needle Rock, thank you. This is where you would be getting the ghost ship chart.
On Chevy's end?
Yes.
I think it was either the ghost ship chart or it was one of the Triforce charts. I don't remember which.
Chevy's on Diamond Step? Oh lord.
Diamond Step is for Chevy's end, apparently. Okay.
I'll take your word for it. I believe everybody else is going to know a bit better than I do.
Yeah. Again, I more remember Vanilla than Rando. I know the locations themselves. I don't remember their exact names. And
okay, Chevy is at Needle Rock. All right. And this is where we got light arrows from. That's correct.
Okay, yeah.
Chevy and Neefe for progression-wise, they are slightly in better set to get to Ganon because they've got the light arrows to get all the way down there. Although you still do need the shards to open up
the place at all.
Yes, the barrier, because barrier skip still hasn't been discovered for standard edition, and I don't believe it would be allowed in.
Oh, I think that's delivery bag for Zombie God.
So finally, we can start handing out those letters that they've been getting.
Oh, go! I have mail. It's like I got this delivery bag. Well, there's where the mail went.
We're just teleported there to Bomb Ring Isle. Math Girl is also at Needle Rock right now, gonna get the light arrows for herself.
Meanwhile, Neffy's already at the boss. And blowing his poor self up.
It's a bit hard to hit the hitbox without hitting yourself as well.
Yeah, I can believe it. Thankfully, self-harm is not that bad with the bombs. Because I don't think there's... Is there an upgrade for Wind Waker? I don't remember.
An armor upgrade? There's the magic armor. Which uses your own magic.
Right, I completely forgot about that.
Which, while colorful, is also not required for the tournament setting.
Yeah. I don't think any armor set in any Zelda is for any of the randomizers.
Yeah, because you can mostly skip over everything. I suppose if there is a Twilight Princess randomizer, you might need the Zora armor, but...
Yeah, because Zora armor... I don't know how you would randomize Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess is a fairly linear game. It'd be a hard one to randomize.
Yeah, it's linear, but I still love it, mostly because of its puzzle solving and whatnot. It's great.
Oh yeah, it is a very aesthetically pleasing game.
Oh, that too. Especially in HD.
Yes.
Can we get those on Switch, please?
One day. One day.
Neffy got their Forbidden Woods shard.
Yeah, so they're gonna... I think they only did half the dungeon, though, so they might dive back in to get the rest of the chests.
Yeah.
Jacade's working on a TP Rando. Oh, interesting.
Really?
Good luck to them. I mean, it's
yeah. I am going to be very curious about that one, considering that is my favorite Zelda.
Oh, we also have Chevy doing a Forsaken Fortress dive right now.
Not a bad idea.
And
Neffy got the hammer from the mail.
Yeah.
You got mail.
I think that was the wallet upgrade letter that they got that from, but I'm not certain. It does look like they'll be going back into Forsaken or Forbidden Woods. Get those mixed up every single time.
One's Forsaken, one's Forbidden. Get it right.
And a Master Sword upgrade from the Windmill quest. So does that... I believe Chevy did that quest. They must have their Master Sword upgrade as well.
And Chevy just got the bait bag.
That's useful. I believe they may have done Bird's Peak already using this skip, but bait bag can also be used to do a couple of others with the highway pair.
And Zombie God saves Grandma.
It'll be lovely for that golden feather and the soup.
Soup. So how required are the Master Sword upgrades in this?
So to get through the barrier, or to in Hyrule, you have to have a fully completed Master Sword, all 7 Triforce shards.
8 shards.
8.
I'm pretty sure there's 8.
It is 8. You're right. All 8 shards and the light arrows.
So there's a lot required to finish off the game, but hey, at least you got a fully powered sword by the end of it, guaranteed.
Yeah, and it is kind of, once you get to the end, it's mostly just kicking Ganon's butt and calling it a day, you know? It's not... The real meat of the randomizer is, of course, in everything on the overworld.
Yeah, checking over everything all over the high seas, just trying to find everything.
Yeah. Once you get towards the... Once you get towards the end, it's kind of a...
Is Math Girl's sword up? How far is Math Girl's sword upgrade? I can't quite tell if they have the
wings out or not.
Yeah,
I don't believe it's maxed quite yet.
It's not maxed because it would have the gem would be glowing on it. So I think it's second from max. But I could be wrong. Because it looks like they have the wings out on it. I just can't quite tell until they... Ooh, iPhone, shut up.
Math Girl going ahead and getting the Deku Leaf as well. We'll probably be seeing a Forbidden Woods dive from them soon enough.
Yeah, they have the equipment. Do they have bombs? I just thought about that.
They're going to get bombs here at Poprin Isle.
Oh, right.
Because bombs are in the first chest that's accessible without grappling hook or bombs or power bracelets. So
this island always weirded me out as a kid, but it also reminded me of the... What was it from Majora's Mask? The observatory.
Yeah, it does have a similar design aesthetic to that.
I always had a weird headcanon when I was a kid that that this isle was like for somehow like a sunken version, like a rose up but still buried version of the observatory. Even though that makes no sense. That's Termina. This is Hyrule. Well, Hyrule above.
Interesting. Math Girl's not going to try to get the other chests that require bombs in Poprin Isle.
Maybe a mind derp?
Or
just not gonna bother? Looks like, yeah, they're not gonna bother.
I mean, we know that's a good choice because of what's in the chest. It's just a joy pendant, but...
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted to get the letter first.
Maybe.
I'm gonna grab the skull hammer from that. That comes from Beetle's letter from the bombs, I see.
Okay.
And Cabana Deed on Zombie God's side, finally going to the ghost ship area. Looks like he's trying to damage boost himself over the fence.
Looks like Math Girl. Yeah, Math Girl's gonna head back in. They just want to get that letter ASAP. Not a bad thing to check.
Plus, if you save and reset, then it's just a quick little trot over here. You don't have to come walking back.
True.
And power bracelets on Neefe's side from the.
I think Zombie God has another letter.
I believe Zombie God. I don't know that Zombie God has the Moblin's letter yet. Those are the.
I could have sworn when he opened up the mailbag he had 2 letters in there. I blinked and missed what it was.
It could be he has the Cabana Deed in there. But I believe Moblin's letter is in the Mirror Shield area, and I don't believe Zombie God's done the die for that yet.
Yeah.
When Zombie God opened the bag, there were 2 letters.
Yeah, and Cabana Deed's also in the spoils bag, I believe.
Yeah. And got Cabana Deed after that, so they must have Moblin's letter.
Yeah. I don't remember if Deed was in... Was that in spoils or was that mail? I don't remember.
It should be in your mailbag.
Again, it's been a while since I've played Wind Waker, so I'm slightly blanking.
Oh, and Chevy's gonna go ahead and do the fight with the Helmarock King using storage to completely cheese the fight.
Never seen it this way, so...
Essentially, with storage, you can get back down into the lower area and stand on on top of the jail cell area and just kind of smack the Helmarock King until he cries for mercy.
Poor bird. Granted, kidnapped our sister, so he was asking for it.
Just a few good smacks with a hammer and a sword should, set him right. Like, Chevy's gonna save and quit to get a few more hearts.
Yeah. And Zombie Guy got the light arrows.
You're gonna have to repeat this whole section of the boss fight with the Helmarock King again. But it's a fairly quick one, so not too much time lost there. Not quite sure where Math Girl's heading right now.
To the open sea.
Just going for a nice little sailing trip. Seeing the sights.
I'm not going to make that joke often, because if I did, I'd probably get kicked off a commentary.
Yeah, it is a bit early to get all bow upgrades, you're right. It's...
Yeah.
So... I believe Zombie God... It's possible Zombie God may have the Moblin's letter and the Cabana Deed at this point. Looks like Math Girl's also going to Forsaken Fortress.
Because, yeah, there's not many items there, as well as there's not many items needed.
Yeah. And both boss fights are over fairly quickly if you know how to do the attack.
Plus light arrows, so I think that should cheese the...
Ooh, gonna get smacked by the cannons there.
Oh! What skin is she using? Because it's adorable.
It looks like Saria from Ocarina of Time.
No,
recolored.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of confused. I'm like, it's a girly design from Zelda. Just like, no, that ain't it.
Yes, Nutjay, these are all the same speed for right now. I believe to make it less confusing for our trackers, but I want to be quite sure on the reasoning for it. Like Math Girl's gonna make quick work of Phantom Ganon over here, and Zombie God going ahead and getting the Cabana D chest right now. Which is going to give him the Deluxe Picto Box, which is good for, I believe, one more side quest. The side quest where you take a picture of the one woman on Windfall and show it to her.
Oh, right. Neefe has the... took care of...
Galadima?
Yeah, they have the dead marker on there, but they don't have the...
The shard.
Yeah, the shard marked on there.
I'll go ahead and mark that. Should show it soon on the stream.
Oh,
there
cool.
we go. So far, we're seeing a lot of repeats of where everybody else has been. I don't think we've seen anyone go anywhere new so far.
Yeah, not quite.
We're just going to be watching a few repeats. So while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to our commentators and tracker again. So, of course, on commentating, we've got me and the lovely Ultra X.
What's up?
We have Tail doing our restreaming today. And we have Link doing our tracking today. Thank you so much for everybody to help out and make this thing beautiful as it can be. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Zach. Got Zombie God finally going over to Ice Ring. Just gonna get himself a bottle there. And Chevy on Bomb Isle, which is gonna get them the delivery bag.
And bait bag for math. Bait. I said that right?
It was a little bit weird, but I think we got the picture.
Shows what happens when you don't get a full night's worth of sleep.
Just a friendly reminder to everybody out there: sleep is important.
Also, water.
Yes. Stay hydrated, folks.
I don't think Hydrate Bot's here, is he?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, rest in peace.
Well, actually, I think it might be too soon to...
Yeah, it's only been like an hour.
We will welcome him with open arms if he does show up.
Hey, bottle of water is always good.
We all need water. Everybody needs water. Stay hydrated.
Oh, I forgot what those enemies were called. The little...
Night Knights, I think?
They always remind me of like the... I don't know why they always remind me of the Moblins. I know that's completely off.
They might be mini blends.
Oh, Earth God's lyric for Math Girl was apparently in one of the chests for
Forsaken Fortress.
Yep.
They are mini blends, alright.
They are mini blends, okay. I just remember not liking them just because of their sounds.
I thought they were fun to hit, although they were annoying just because how many of them show up when you're in.
Yeah, I don't think they ever actually die, so, or at least they don't stop spawning in.
Anytime you get hit by the lights. Oh, and that's gonna be Din's Pearl for Zombie God given over the Moblin's letter.
So that's all 3 pearls, which will activate. Oh yeah, I forgot you would need all 3 pearls just to even get Tower of the Gods to show up.
Yes. It can be kind of a long trek to get Tower of the Gods to show up. Although getting the first 2 pearls within the first on Windfall Island first go,
yeah,
it would seem a bit more easy.
Annihilation Hammer's idea of that must mean a really fat moblin is a max blin. I think that's just.
They do have the big ones in Skyward Sword, but I don't remember what they're called in that one.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. And Shippy got delivery bag. Thanks for catching us, chat.
Math Girl making her way up to fight the Helmarot King. I'm assuming she'll also be doing a storage. Another Master Sword. It's a Master Sword upgrade for Zombie God.
Yep. He was stuck on the default sword for a while.
Well, he did do things a bit out of order compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
Going off to Forbidden Woods as soon as he did. And Earth God's Lyric on Neefe's side as well, going over to as he's making his way up Forsaken Fortress. And the note to Mom. That's another letter that's going to give a letter in the mail that'll give a gift. Interesting to get it from where you would normally be getting a letter. From the Rudo during the Maggie side quest.
Yeah, there's a chance for Shippy, who looks like they're just going through Forbidden Woods now.
Eventually we'll see all of our runners going through there, of course, because of the Triforce shard at the end, but... Oh, Math Girl gonna miss the swing on the Helmarot King, and that's a rough one to miss.
Yeah, I'm not blaming him for the save and reset.
It's gonna be a lot faster just to make your way back up there.
Yeah. Ouch.
Full wallet upgrade for Zombie God from the invisible chest.
Got to have more money.
You are doing just fine, Zach. It is quite a difficult thing to be tracking for 4 different people at once.
Oh, yeah. The important thing is marking it down at all. And and if somebody mentions something, just get it down ASAP. That's the important thing. I wanna say...
I believe everybody should have Nehru and Furor's pearls, because they were on the first.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite certain on that. Everybody at least has Nehru's pearl, because that one was gotten from Tingle. Furor's pearl was... somewhere. Can't quite remember. And then the only one that has Din's pearl is Zombie God.
Yeah, so I think Zombie God is the one who has all the pearls at the moment.
Don't know that you'd see the pearls on the...
Yeah, you do. It's on the sub-screen, though.
The sub-screen, yes. We got Neefe making his way up. Fight the Helmarot King. Math Girl doing storage to fight the Helmarot King a little bit faster. So with that, unless... has Zombie God gone to... Zombie God's gone to Forsaken Fortress, correct?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they're currently trying to swim to. I'm gonna have to do storage to get a super swim to some isle. This might be a swim to Forsaken Fortress. Now Math Girl just needs to wait for the bird to decide to show up. Possible. Yeah, he's apparently decided not to show up, so we're gonna have to do that climb one last time.
Oh, wow. Bird is picky.
That's the beast of storage. It can be a difficult one to get sometimes. All tricks, actually, Zach, are allowed in the tournament, except for an item duplication glitch that was found. And of course, barrier skip if it's ever found. It can be fun to see how you balance speedrunning tech with various things in the game, because some stuff like storage on chests wouldn't be useful because sometimes you don't grab the item from the chest and you don't know what item's going to be in a chest.
Barrier skip myself. I get that reference.
It was interesting the first time I started watching the randomizer runs, because I never did see the Halmarock King storage strats. Storage is, of course, not a thing in HD, and as Zach is saying, it's probably slower than just doing some other things with it.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure why it's not used in speedrunning.
It looks like Zombie God's just heading through it looks like most people are heading through Forsaken Fortress right now, or just wrapping it up, while Chevy's catching up through Forest.
That's going to be another shard for Neefe. There was a shard in Forsaken?
That'd be a reason why everyone's going there.
I suppose.
And it was marked on the map.
It was?
Yep.
Not quite paying enough attention. Yeah, Chevy did choose Forsaken Fortress. This, as Zombie God goes through it, everybody will have done Forsaken Fortress by this point.
Yep, it's started there.
Yeah, Chevy should be at 5.
Should be. I don't remember that gem being there in the original game, in the jail cell.
Right? It's not the jail cell, it's a different door. This is the jail cell right here.
No, I meant like for when you get thrown in jail.
Mackerel has not done Forbidden Woods yet, although I believe she may be heading there soon.
But first, Grandma?
Beetle?
Beetle? Beetlema?
Might need to, grabbing a highway pair to go ahead and do a couple of puzzle islands. A lot of highway pairs.
Thank you.
Really want to make sure she's stacked up. Earth God's Lyric on Zombie God's side. He makes his way up for Forsaken Fortress. And it looks like Neefe has finally started to do Earth Temple. With the Earth God's Lyric, of course, that makes him able to go in there. So, and the command melody will make it possible to get through more than a first few rooms. Chevy gonna go ahead and beat Calidemos using bombs, of course.
You got mail.
Errol's letter from beating Forsaken Fortress here can also hold progression items, and that's gonna hold the boomerang, which is gonna make Math Girl's trip through Forbidden Woods a bit easier.
Also more mail. But she derps. Mail.
It could be just Tingle's letter.
But mail.
Well, if you don't have to pay for Tingle's letter and it doesn't give you anything, why would you?
Yeah, I mean, fair. Hey, listen, mail.
But she's actually not going to go into Forbidden Woods just yet. Just going to go ahead and grab the boomerang first.
Yeah, where are they headed off? Took care of the switch and the mini blade. And on Zombie God's End. Oh, I think they're doing...
Ball Mile? This might be Ball Mile.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be one of the... whatchamacallit?
The... like, Bird's Peak, or...
I was more thinking the putting down the pearls for...
Yeah. Math Girl's the only one that's gotten the Forsaken... or gotten her Forsaken Fortress letter. So she's the only one with the, boomerang at this moment. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and get the Bomb Isle delivery bag.
Chevy gets the chart from Orca.
Chevy also getting...
Looks like
probably
looks like it was Tingles because he paid for it. Or no, it's Ariel's. Never mind. So yeah, he got the boomerang.
Yes, a few of the letters you get, you have to pay 10 rupees just to open them for the delivery fees. Especially Beetle's letters, because he's a cheapskate, makes you pay his delivery fees.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Beetle has some of my favorite voice clips in any of the games.
And not used in in Phantom Hourglass, which is a shame.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I get it in that case, limitations.
Like, Neff, you gonna go ahead and do the skip for the stairs in this room?
I don't think they have to go to the Tower of the Gods just for the dungeon. I think they more need to do it just so they can prop the place up for...
I believe the light ring is actually there, even without the power, but I might be mistaken.
Weird.
I don't know that I've seen one of these where they haven't had to go to Tower of the Gods. So...
Again, I'm new to this in terms of Wind Waker's system, so I don't know.
It's interesting the flags they managed to set. I mean, it clearly took a lot of work trying to build this randomizer because of the various places you have to set the game into and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
We got Chevy going into the cabana.
And Zombie God got his shard from Forsaken Fortress. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Yeah, it seems Math Girl's going to go ahead and do Bird's Peak now with the intended strats of the highway pair. She is definitely prepared in case those Helm Rocks decide to mess with her. These Helm Rocks can be pretty beastie, and if you do know the strat, you can do a skip with the grappling hook to go ahead and skip doing any of the work for this. Although you do have to end up saving quitting out because you get stuck behind the shield. This is a strat that Math Girl mentioned that she did a few months ago, where she'll take the Seagull and have it draw the Helmer Rocks near her so she can kill them and do the 2 Burst Rock in peace. Definitely an interesting strategy. But you can actually grapple back back through the wall, though. I mean, it probably is just faster to safe warp out. And all of them in one shot. Nice shot there, Math Girl.
Nice. And uh-oh. Their tracker was being a little futzy there for a minute.
Nephew fighting my favorite enemies in
No.
Free Deads, although with the light arrows you can make quick.
Yeah, you can just obliterate them.
Although once you run out of magic, it's you and a sword.
Never liked them. Never liked Redeads.
Zombie guy going and getting the boomerang now.
Honestly, I think Wind Waker is my least favorite version of the Redeads just because of how weird they look.
I did find the semi-realistic ones in Ocarina of Time quite horrifying.
Those were also jarring, but because they were so low poly on the N64, it wasn't as bad.
Right, I've only played the remake version, so
yeah,
the nice clean lines is a real fun one.
I think it was more just the scream in Wind Waker is what got me.
Yeah, that's not a fun one.
Ooh.
I think Nephew trying to do the mini boss skip here. If that's the room he's in right now.
Looks like it. Yeah, it is. Kind of missed though. I was kind of question with skips like these is like, is it really worth it to do these skips if you keep screwing them up?
To a degree, it's faster just to keep trying for a second and then try to do it. Although, yeah. I believe the fastest is that... Now, are the bottles also mapped to look like ketchup bottles? It's going to be another Master Sword upgrade for Nephew.
Yeah, so you got the wings now. So for some of them, that actually may be their last when they get to that point.
Yes. Math Girl getting the Deluxe Picto Box. Zombie God doing Fire Mountain right now. And it looks like Chevy's going to go ahead and do the Moblin's Letter side quest. And get themselves Din's Pearl, which means that Chevy can in fact go into Tower of the Gods if they so choose.
Oh, looks like apparently Neffy has a hook shot.
Yeah, Chevy got Din's Pearl from, where was that? Just saw it.
Din's is from Moblin's Letter.
Yes, that's right.
Turning that in.
And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the note from Mom from the Rudo mailman here too as well. I believe Math Girl is... I'm not quite sure what she's doing right now. The Picto Box side quest. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the top to...
Hey, listen, I still have mail!
I'm gonna beg you not to do that again, please.
Hey, listen!
Quite fiercely.
Hey!
Oh. For us and the safety of our viewers, please. Math Girl going ahead and mailing the Moblin or the Maggie's letter, and then probably gonna go give Moblin's letter to Maggie. For Go mode, you need all 8 Triforce pieces, the fully upgraded Master Sword, and the light arrows. Everything else you can technically get away without using, although for most standard people, you're going to probably also want the boomerang and the hook shot, just to get yourself up there. We got a few people who are close to getting Go mode, but no one
Quite there, yeah.
Yeah. I believe they're not even able to open up the Wind Temple yet, which is required to get that.
Because they need iron boots.
They need iron boots and the Wind God song, which I don't believe anyone's gotten so far. Chevy also heading off to Fire Mountain, which is going to...
That still can't do anything right now, Zombie God.
What did Zombie God attempt to do?
He pulled out the sail on accident.
Ah.
There's a time and place for everything, but this ain't it!
Maybe he just wanted to show off to the choo-choos this really nice sail that he's got for his boat. Neefe looks like they're almost through the Earth Temple. Getting close, although there wasn't quite much to find in the chest around here. The Math Girl's gonna go ahead and get the 2 chests and the picture from the Pictobox man. And Zombie God is about halfway, or just starting off on Earth Temple. So
He's a bit further in. Well,
it's a couple of rooms in, it's not.
Yeah.
And I think that's the second to last for Chevy on the Master Sword. Oh, that's interesting on Neefe's part with the mirror shield, because it is marked as the mirror shield on the tracker right now.
It may not be updating immediately in terms of
I remember marking that a while ago, though, so I'm going to go ahead and try to reset that.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens where it doesn't want to work.
There you go.
I mean, if the wood is very shiny, it could reflect, but that's got to be some pretty shiny wood.
Well, if you polish it enough, get it really sanded down, a nice reflective surface.
That is some nice wood.
Be interesting to figure out where the Wind Temple song is. Could be in Earth Temple, which would make it a fun little trip to go through.
This is regular wood. This is special edition wood.
Zombie guy making his way nicely through Earth Temple. And it looks like Chevy's re-diving back into Forbidden Woods to grab, I would assume, the last of the chests that they missed after getting Palademos.
Probably.
Chevy is just now getting the grappling hook. Or, sorry, Math Girl is just now getting the grappling hook from the gossiping women on Windfall. That explains why she didn't attempt to skip on Bursty.
Yeah, because she didn't have the deluxe. She only has the She only just got the regular.
And then the note to Mom, which I'm sure she'll just go ahead and mail off.
Hey, listen, mail!
Just gonna add more mail to the post box instead of driving the letter because Tingle's not that important.
I mean, that sounds about right.
If you don't have to talk to Tingle, why would you?
Yeah,
No, I don't think Math Girl can afford the letter. It's 201 rupees and they only have 168. Get another bottle for Math Girl to do some more soup duping. Now you're gonna find the big key for Earth Temple pretty late in the game. It's interesting, and sometimes you'll see the key pretty early on for the dungeons.
Oh, rip that dark nut.
Yeah, I mean, with the light arrows, you really don't need to worry about.
You're more. Blah 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 blah. Your words.
Honestly,
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, you're more worried about magic than you are combat. Thank you.
That was a took you out what you got there. Yeah, the only enemy you actually really need to worry about are the Stalfos because they are completely resistant to light arrows.
Gotcha. And I think Zombie God has the fully powered sword now. I think.
Okay.
He got the wings at least.
Don't think it has glowing gem quite yet, but we'll see once they pull it out.
It has the yellow on the icon. I'm seeing it on the gem.
I can't quite see anything on the streams that well, so.
Yeah. I think it has the yellow on it.
We'll see once they pull it out. It could be.
Yeah.
It'll sparkle.
Again,
Valhalla, which is going to be quick work with the light arrows as well.
Oh god, it's the Fat Po boss and Neffy's in.
This is actually one of my favorite bosses from Wind Waker. I thought it was quite clever with the...
Yeah, honestly, same. But it looks like bombs apparently speeds it up.
Yeah, I can't make it because you're not trying to grab everybody.
The zombie got chinged.
Zombie got what?
When he pulled out the sword, it did the
light
effect. Yep.
So it is a fully upgraded sword.
Again, the biggest way you can tell on the icon is the gems. The ones who don't have it fully upgraded are black looking, whereas zombies is yellowish.
Yeah, there you go. You can see the glow as they're running around there.
Yep. There's that too.
Like, Math Girl's gonna go ahead and do the cabana right now. I believe Math Girl's only done one dungeon so far.
I think so.
Gonna just grab everything on the overworld instead.
Which, don't think that's a bad idea.
Not necessarily. It's, again, your routing decisions. There's not really one true route that you should be taking. It's all about trying to figure out what's the best for you, where you're gonna go, what do you think the logic is pointing you towards, kind of thing.
Right.
It's a lot of a balancing act. And there goes Valhalla. Swiftly defeated with the use of light arrows and bombs.
Yep, 2 matches going on at the same time, which is just faster.
First chest in Fana for Math Girl. Gonna get the iron boots. That'll be useful.
Neefe just took care of Earth Temple, so...
Gonna be a, really just a hunt for the Wind God's lyric now at this point, I believe. Ooh, taken out by Rat right on the way down. Not a fun way to go. That's like nephew finally getting their boomerang. Gonna go ahead and take that over wherever they so choose. Shabby making their way through Earth Temple right now. Math Girl finally getting to the Wind God's lyric, or the Wind God, or the Wind Chest in the Cabana. Don't know what this one will hold. The deluxe picto box, so they can go ahead and do
the colored stuff now.
Yes, which is the one picture that you need to take on Windfall Island.
I don't remember what exactly it dropped, though. Because I know some of them have done it.
I don't believe Chevy's gone into the Cabana yet. So, they haven't gotten the iron boots.
Well, could check in their inventory, but they'll be a bit until they pause.
Doing Math Girl heading off to Windfall now to do that one last quest. Looks like Nephew's doing Bomb Island finally. Go ahead and grab the delivery bag, which will allow him to send the Moblin's letter. It's the only one he has currently.
Zombie guy was just sitting there flicking through the arrows real quick, going like, no, no, no. There we go. We're normal arrows. Don't need to be overkill with bats. Keys, excuse me.
Oh, but Overkill's so much fun. Gonna go ahead and get storage off that chest, it looks like, and not quite sure what they'll do with that. The orange rupee for the color picture. So, I believe that's Mineko. I'm not quite sure on that one. And a golden feather.
And delivery bag. I don't think a shotgun's quite accurate for a mosquito, though.
You're more likely to miss the mosquito and then just piss it off.
You more likely need a sniper rifle.
You can always just firebomb everything. Go full nuclear style. Math girl sailing off to
Parts unknown. Yeah.
Popprint? They're gonna sail past Popprint, I believe. Yes, I think they've gotten it. Oh no, they're gonna go get the one last chest with the grappling hook from Popprint Island. And looks like Nephew's heading into Cabana to grab the iron boots and the Gillespie box.
Zombies heading off into Earth.
I believe they were already in Earth, which is going through some other parts of it.
Probably, yeah.
They got storage at some point.
Yeah, they moved off that chest.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this chest in Popper Island isn't going to hold anything useful for Math Girl.
I don't... It's been a bit since the others got it, so I don't remember.
I believe it's just a foil. Ah, no.
We'll find out right about... Yep. Our base.
Which, if it was going to give her another heart, might be useful, but at this moment...
Not great.
Yeah. Looks like Zombie got something to get storage again.
Does Math have 6 shards or 5?
Only 5. They've only done Forsaken Fortress at this moment.
I could have sworn they had 6 by that image. I couldn't tell. They're going to Forest Haven anyway, so...
But yeah, probably during their dive into or to grab letters. I'm gonna go ahead and do the clip into Forest Haven to skip going through with the grappling hook. It does appear Chevy's gotten their last final sword upgrade.
Yep, Chevy has their last upgrade, so...
Getting pretty close to go mode as soon as they can find the last few shards. I believe Nephi also has one sword upgrade to get. So I'm not quite sure from where. But that'll put them into go mode as well. Like they're gonna go ahead and do Maggie's side quest right now and grab the grab Din's Pearl and the note from Mom. Math Girl's finally doing her second dungeon dive. Got almost a full set of items at this moment, so really it's pretty much anyone's game.
Well, it is 2 separate matches technically, so...
Of course. But there's always bragging rights.
Yep. There's Nephew with the final pearl.
Yeah. Gonna get ability to maybe go into Tower of the Gods if they so choose, although I don't think anything Tower of the Gods is necessary for them.
I don't think so.
Who knows? They could be. It may be just a hunt for the Wind God song at this point. It's like Zombie God attempting a boss key skip here. They skipped doing the broom with all of the before the mini boss, I believe, so that they're gonna skip. They skipped getting the boss key for Earth Temple. A barrier skip of some kind will be seen in this run.
Just not that barrier.
Yeah. Interesting to know, Mackerel, I think, is the only one going in the semi-vanilla way. Through, Forest Haven. The trick with trying to jump into the wind pillar can be kind of difficult at times, so you can understand.
Yeah. Oh, does light arrows act like light itself for the boss?
Yes, it does. It
Oh.
allows you to skip aiming with the mirror shield at him, which is a very nice skip.
Oh!
Macro.
Yeah, Master got hit by a pea-hat, it looked like.
The pea-hats. Natural enemy of man. Another empty bottle for Neefe. So it is just slogging through trying to find the Wind God's lyric at this moment. And was that a blue rupee for Neefe?
I think that was blue.
Oh, just insult to injury at this point.
$5! Yay!
Well, if the moment strikes them, they can always grab Tingle's letter. So
Clipped that pea-hat. Ugh.
using the shield pumps to get them out of your way is always a good tactic, you know. Wouldn't want to be hit by them again, that would be really rough.
Yeah.
It's like Zombie God's finishing up Earth Temple now. And Chevy about to fight. They're going through the fog room now. So I'm gonna run past all of the floor masters and
Any form of master is bad.
I don't believe Wind God can be vanilla.
Yeah, because that'd be...
The Makar and Medley are not in their locations before you enter the temple. They are just in the temple.
Yeah.
The only exception is Makar is at the end of Forest or Forbidden Woods. So.
Because he's required to give you the item.
Yeah.
There, because he's what drops it.
What are you confused about, Zach? Oh, he did have the ability to get into Wind Temple. Where did they get the Wind God?
I don't know. I completely missed that. Yeah, because you need the Wind God's Aria to get in there at all. Same with the
They
Earth
must have
God.
gone at some point.
Yeah. Oh, no, you do.
I believe you're gonna need it to get in. We'll see. We'll see as Zombie God goes in there, though, because there is the block that's in front of the door.
Yeah, that block should be in there.
Oh, it's not.
Oh.
So, but Wind God's lyric is required for a couple of doors
In
and I
the
think
temple itself.
And there is, I think there's a skip for one of the doors, but not all of them. So it may be that they get only part of the way through, and then they can't get through to the rest.
Or again,
there isn't any required use. Oh.
Oh.
So Neefe pretty much just has to go beat Mulgara, and that's it.
Yep.
Got all the items he needs to get through there. In DRC, you do have the water's already in there too. I think it's something to do with the way they have to set the flags so that you can get in. It'll be interesting to see if they try to clip past the doors for it. So if they can, in fact, clip past the stone tablets here, then Zombie God and Neefe are both in go mode.
Yeah.
More overkill uses of light arrows in this room.
Never a bad thing.
Indeed. Better safe than sorry. Make sure those Wizrobes are super dead.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm coming back to haunt you.
Don't know why they're toucan birds though in this.
They live on the sea. The toucans.
I mean, fair.
Wind Waker has an interesting aesthetic too, that none of your enemies look very human-like. They're all they look like monsters.
I mean, duh.
Yeah, but
Dark Nuts, they're dogs in this, which is also weird.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Some other games have more human-like enemies, but
yeah, especially anything more based in the classic classic style.
Yeah. Like, Chevy needed to go ahead and use some soup to finish off Jahala here. Didn't have quite enough uses of the light arrows in them. Interesting they're not throwing any bombs around to try to kill the foes here.
I think that was... it looks like they had it equipped, so it was probably at least in the initial setup, but for after they just had screw it, use the sword.
It's a bit faster just to run around and hit them sometimes. Another highway fare from Afteral. You have a full inventory of those things.
Pears.
I wonder what they taste like.
I mean, they're shaped like a pear, but they have a texture of wood, so probably like a very wooden pear.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've tasted wood. That wouldn't be that great.
And Zombie guy going and getting grabbed by a floor master there, so they're gonna get thrown back, and
yeah, bad touch.
Chevy going ahead and grabbing their 7th Triforce shard there.
And Neefe got Neefe got a Triforce chart. But since all the required shards are in dungeons, that's not really needed at all.
No, but it's nice to have. They're quite colorful.
Speaking of charts,
a treasure chart for
math.
See if Neefe is going to use the skips here for the chests. Although it's interesting, they probably don't need to skip many of the chests, or to go through many of the chests, because again, they just need to get to the end and
get the shard.
Yeah.
And get out. Compass!
Always a great thing to grab.
I can know where you're going. Key!
Now you can open a locked door. In this dungeon only.
And then break it in half when you use it, because Link doesn't know how to handle keys.
Yep. Alright. Chevy heading off to Wind Temple as well here. So it looks like we'll probably have 3 people going into go mode pretty quickly. Math Girl unfortunately lagging just a bit behind with the decisions to go off to do some side quests first, rather than just straight dungeon dives. But again, routing decisions, it's a very personal thing. Looks like we got some more storage going on Zombie God side. Math Girl, she'll get the power bracelets in this dungeon.
Yeah. Neefe's dealing with quite a crowd there.
They've got all those bombs.
Key!
Power bracelets are required to get into Earth Temple. Because you still have to move the rock out of the way.
Yeah.
And to defeat Jahala in the first place, because you can't lift him without power bracelets.
Oh boy, it's the Jet Moth.
Go ahead and kill him instantly with an elemental arrow.
That just feels rude.
Yeah, all this build up to this mini boss, and then you just murder him instantaneously.
Look at me, I have a jets for a butt. Oh god!
I did miss what Zombie God did, but apparently it was an insane recovery, so...
I think he looks like... Yeah, because he's underneath the fan, so I think he somehow went through the fan with no trouble.
Barely Leaf pumped from underneath and made it up, I see.
Nice.
Went out of bounds. Tried to go around opening the fan up in the first place. That's not an easy feat.
No.
Like, Zombie God just gonna ignore the Stalfos behind him. And looks like he is on the final stretch up to,
yeah, that...
the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Math Girl nicely making her way through for taking her Forbidden Woods. Neefe also needing to making their way through Wind Temple, and Chevy making their way through Wind Temple as well. I'll see who gets into go mode first here.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a bit of a lull. Gonna go ahead and do the usual commentator shoutouts. So on comms, we've got the lovely Ultra X and myself.
What's up?
We have Zach doing our tracking for today. And we have Tail doing our restreaming today. Thank you so much, guys, for helping out. It's always I'm not quite sure on the reason for the 4-person match.
Time convenience, probably.
Yeah, maybe they just wanted to do their matches at the same time. But oh, nice little use of storage there. Zombie God's just gonna walk right up and over the tablet there. So yeah, it is 2 1v1 matches, although they are using the same feed in all 4 matches. Also gonna attempt to click through the door here, do another boss key skip.
Wiggle.
And there he goes. So once Zombie God defeats Mulgara, that's gonna be go mode for them. Yeah, the same seat doesn't matter if they're all going at the same time. I think it may have been just through, just for... I don't know, ease of watching, I suppose, so you can kind of keep track of what's going on with everybody.
Yep.
Pierce, Neefe also, or not Neefe, Chevy also did a clip, which is very nice to see. It's interesting to see some of the tech through the game.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Math Girl's about to get power bracelets.
Yeah, because power bracelets... get back in my mouth. Oh, apparently Neefe had Earth God, because he just opened the door normally.
He opened the tablet?
Yeah.
So at some point, people got wind gods. Arya,
or Neefe did at least.
Yeah.
He opened it normally.
Well, good for him. Again, 4 streams going on at the same time, it can be a little bit difficult. Nice placement by the bomb with Math Girl there.
Now, because she would go out.
I'm gonna just go ahead and use the fire arrows to open this guy up.
The chest is available to open. Yeah, no, really. There's the power bracelets.
And there's Mulgera dead from Zombie God.
Oot.
So that's gonna be that's gonna be go mode for them. Yep. I believe. They've got light arrows. Do they have the fully upgraded Master Sword? I believe so.
Yes, they do. I think they were the first to get it, actually.
Yes, I believe so. So that's going to be... Now, the real question on Neefe's side, do they have the fully upgraded Master Sword now?
I believe they don't.
So, even with the grabbing of the Triforce piece, still not going to quite be go mode for them.
Yeah, I think one of their side I think they're missing an upgrade from one of the side quests.
Yeah. It'd definitely be interesting to... Because that does leave an opportunity for Math Girl to fully get through the rest of the dungeons and grab the last Master Sword upgrade. Does look like Zombie God is in go mode, so he's heading to Tower of the Gods right now.
Oh, I guess you don't need to put in the pearls. Because it's just there.
Oh, you don't even need, in the randomizer, you don't need to put in the pearls at all, you just have them in your inventory. So.
Shame, that's one of my favorite dungeons in Wind Waker.
It is quite a long dungeon, though, so I think you're going to have to skip. Zombie is in first out of all 4 of our runners. However, they are technically only going to be winning the race against Chevy.
Yep.
So, it is still anyone's game for the Math Girl versus Neefe run.
I think Neefe's much closer, but without having that final Master Sword upgrade, that
I would go ahead and switch the audio. Zombie God. The barrier is down, and it is on for Zombie God. Yes, we did forget to switch over for Mulgera, and I apologize for that, but we will switch back to Math Girl as soon as they end up at Mulgera.
Roll, you small child!
Roll up the hill, you can make it to Ganon! With 4 hearts. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully... I think they still have soup. Yes, Math Girl did get the power bracelet from the test. Now she's gonna go ahead and defeat Calidemos and get 6 Triforce Shard. Meanwhile, we've still got Chevy and Neefe making their way through the Wind Temple. Neefe is still looking for a final Master Sword upgrade, and Chevy just for her last Triforce Shard, so... Interesting, Math Girl gonna go ahead and go for the Vanilla Strat here. Instead of trying to grab...
Not a bad idea, because with all the Master Sword upgrades, they could probably just kill it in one cycle, I'm guessing.
Yes, the Master... with a fully powered... or... I think even just a Master Sword, you can one-cycle Calidemos, although not going to quite make the one-cycle here. I know, it's interesting to see vanilla gameplay for once in a random playthrough. Zombie got making their...
Phantom Ganon had no chance.
Where did she even get those later with them? I thought I locked them in her chest. Unfortunate for Phantom Ganon, but he's getting murdered. Going ahead and just sniping all these guys with the light arrows. Math Girl looked a little shaky there on Calidemos, but finally defeated him. Gonna grab their 6th Triforce Shard. We have Neefe heading towards the boss right now in Wind Temple. And I believe Chevy is also getting close to the final boss. And now we have Puppet Ganon. Ooh, nice snipe there on the... hail there, although they're gonna miss a few extra shots, but...
Yeah.
This phase of Puppet Ganon can be pretty, easily just skipped over. The vanilla way, of course, is to knock all the strings down and then try to hit him with it. Can be quite a frustrating fight indeed, but...
Soup!
With the soup, we're gonna have a pretty easy time of using all those light arrows up. Oh, so close on every shot. Some keys coming down to troll with them a little bit.
Yeah, gives magic. There you go.
Now on to the second phase. Math Girl's also drinking some soup. I'm not quite sure where they're off to at this moment. Neefe fighting Mulgara right now. Yeah, we have 2 players who are actually very close to go mode right now, too, Monkel. Chevy has a fully powered Master Sword and is looking for the last Triforce Shard, and Neefe is about to get the last Triforce Shard and be looking for the last Master Sword upgrade. Now we're watching this spider fall down.
And done.
Now it's time for the snake phase. Ah, Puppet Ganon. Never changed.
There was only 3 phases for Puppet, right?
Yes, this is the last phase.
Okay, yeah, it's now the worm.
Not a terribly difficult phase. All you have to do is snipe the
It's more irritating than it is challenging.
Yeah. It's quite dark in this arena, though, so lighter is the only way to guide in. Map Girl finally taking the dive into Earth Temple. I'm gonna go grab the 7th Triforce Shard. And the last Master Sword upgrade, hopefully.
I believe so.
Neefe's still fighting Mulgara, attempting to do the air snipes on the tongue there, and succeeding. Making quick work of Mulgara there.
Chevy had a problem with those wind tunnels.
Can be a beast. And it looks like Puppet Ganon is dead, so time for everybody's favorite rope climbing simulator.
What?
Yeah, if you repeatedly grab and let go of the rope, you can climb a good portion of it quite fast, although it doesn't work all the way up, unfortunately.
Shame.
And we will not have to sit through any more thuppers or anything like that, because we do have the hook shot and all that. Slowly making our way up to the final boss. Go ahead and use the grappling hook here instead of trying to climb the chains up. It's a bit safer strat. And for the next rope climbing segment, really is quite a lot of rope climbing in this part of
Yeah. And with no music as well, so it's eerie.
Oh, definitely. But it looks like Zombie God entering the... Ooh! Chevy did fall down on the final stretch up to Mulgara, so that's going to be a little bit of a time loss for them. But...
Yeah.
Zelda's going to get smacked around a little bit. Master Girl making her way through Earth Temple. And Neefe gonna go ahead and do... Oh, a game over on Chevy's side. Oh.
Rip.
That's a real rough one. They have to make their way all the way back to that section. So. Not a fun trek for them, for sure.
And Ganon is dead.
What's going on, dudes?
Zombie God has finished with an hour of time of 2 hours and 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Zombie God, crats.
Oh,
Congrats on finishing first. No, it seems
okay.
It seemed like a pretty good seed, especially from the start, with getting the first 3 arrow upgrades pretty quickly.
Right. I did glitches that I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, it seemed like you had a lot of fun with storage during this run.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. That super swim was like the highlight. I was like, I'm gonna try this one time.
Definitely seemed like you're having a lot of fun, and it certainly worked in your favor, of course, because you're...
Let's see, I did Earth Temple boss key skip, Wind Temple boss key skip, bombs with Kale Demos, and then I super swim to Forsaken Fortress. My goal was to do a glitch in each dungeon.
I think it did.
And I think I ended up doing that, so that was my goal.
Yeah, goal achieved then.
Definitely fun.
Alright, let me look here at the rest of them.
So yeah, we do have Neefe in go mode, has gotten the last Master Sword upgrade, so that is going to be our second finisher. And Chevy is gonna go ahead and forfeit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
Definitely.
Man, I was about to get storage, and I was like in Wind Temple, and I was like, oh, I need a key. I got lucky though in the key being in the bomb boost room.
Yeah, it's definitely fun to watch. You're in your various glitches. We are still waiting for Neefe to finish for our last match of the run, and then it'll be seeing where Math Girl ends up.
Yeah, I'm not the one to usually do glitches. I'm the one that just stay in logic. And I got so nervous when I went to Forbidden Woods like super early, and I was like, there's nothing in here. I think the only thing that was in there was like power bracelets, and I was like, oh, now at least they have to do it. That was my thought process.
Yeah. Well, and of course the Triforce shard at the end.
Well, yeah, but like you can easily get to the boss room without
right,
having the actual do the dungeon.
Definitely some fun times all around. You, Neefe, and Chevy were all in Wind Temple at the same time, looking for the Triforce shard at the same time.
Oh wow!
So,
yep.
So did neefe go into Wind Temple without the charge?
Without
like one of the last charges? Because the last thing I needed was the Master Sword charge, and I needed Wind God's lyric but I never really needed it because.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually get that?
I believe Neefe did have the Wind God's lyric because we saw them use it, but they went into Wind Temple without the last Master Sword upgrade from Fire Mountain, so.
Dude, I did everything on the overworld, and I was like, okay, do I go Wind Temple, Earth Temple? And I was like, Earth Temple's got more to check, so I'm gonna go there. And I got so freaking lucky about it.
Yeah, I was definitely lucky to have your last upgrade in the same temple that you needed to go to, so.
Man, 4 bottles, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, surprisingly.
I was irritated about that.
So I think the first 3 bottles were all within the first few minutes of the run, too.
Neefe just took down Phantom Ganon.
So that's going to be just Puppet Ganon and Ganon himself to finally finish up their run.
I could not get freaking Earth Temple boss key skip to save my life. It took like 3 tries and I was mad.
Yeah, I definitely saw you resetting a few times with the storage.
Well, the funny part is I thought I'd have more problems like doing the actual storage part, like with the bomb on the chest. And I got that first try, like 3 times in a row. And I was just like, oh, I guess I'm okay with that.
And then it's just, of course, getting down to the actual boss door.
You don't have to backflip. Thank you, Zach. Good to know, my dude. What else stupid stuff that I said to do this run? Oh. So many glitches. I just randomly was like, I might as well try it. I was really upset. There was no DRC. And I was like, I just want a sub 2 run. And if I'd have done Earth Temple boss key skip like first try, I'd have got it.
Still, just above 2 hours isn't bad at all.
No, definitely nothing to sneeze at.
I thought I did pretty good out of it. Doing all the overworld stuff was kind of irritating.
It's kind of Wind Waker for you, just in general, so.
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't have to actually do Wind Temple. Besides getting a key.
And the one Master Sword upgrade.
No, Master Sword upgrade was an Earth Temple.
Or, my bad.
Yeah, really just being able to breeze through Wind Temple. I mean, I think I looked away for 2 seconds and you were already in Mulgara, so.
Yeah.
That was I moved. This has probably been like one of the fastest movements I've ever done in a rando. Like, I felt really good about this.
It was definitely a joy to watch. We got Math Girl finishing up with Earth Temple here, and Neefe is Still on the first phase of Puppet Ganon.
Yeah.
Like one shot left to go into the next phase.
Dual vision. I do not love doing glitches. They stress me out.
Oh yeah, the save you did in Wind Temple, going up underneath the fan, was a definitely.
When I pulled out the leaf, I was like, "Am I too low? Because if I'm in too low, I feel like I just lost this race." Like, I didn't know where everybody else was. I didn't know if they'd already decided to do Earth Temple like me. I don't. That's the most stressful part of this race. Is like not knowing where your competitor is.
Yeah. There's no way for you to know until you just look at the SRO and go, "Oh, they're done."
I'm sure very stressful to try to figure out, you know, do I take the chance on taking a little bit longer on this, or do I go for the...
It's been nice because, I mean, I used to speedrun this game back in, like, 2013, so it's not like I didn't know how to play it fast. It was just, I just didn't know. I was really upset getting... I think in my last race, I got the bait bag in Forsaken Fortress 2. I was hoping I'd never get the boomerang just because, like, to show off. I like not having the boomerang at the end. It's kind of funny, because it says it's required to beat the game, and it's not.
Definitely required for vanilla, but if you know how to snipe your...
My snipes were bad at the beginning, and then I got 2 in a row, and I was like, oh, okay.
Sure, missing all those snipes too, you're starting to wonder if, like, is this the difference between me and my competitor winning?
So, I was really racing both neefe and... Is it... How do you say it? Sheeby?
Chevy, I think.
Chevy? Because me and neefe, like, we're good friends, and we always practice Rando together, and we always make fun of each other if one of us beat him. So I was really hoping if I lost to Chevy, I was gonna win to neefe. Like, I just wanted to beat one of them. I know beating Chevy means I could progress. I just need one more win to, like, guarantee the next seed. So, that feels good, I guess. That's 2 wins out of 4. But I got Linkus in my group. And Linkus is the god of Wind Waker, so...
Yeah, it's definitely some tough competition to be going up against. But don't count yourself out, it's all about your routing decisions.
Which, my routing, I think, was really decent this time. Dude, I got fire and ice arrows, and then light arrows directly after, and I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was definitely...
really good.
It was a good seed and some good routing decisions on your part.
Oh, we're on a climbing sim.
Wow, he did a lot more than I did with that rope. He can mash. Holy crap, neefe.
Practice, of course. So we're heading into neefe, going towards the final battle. Just a few more climbs up there.
And a photobomb for a Poe on the song. Hey guys!
You know, he wanted to be part of the picture too. Okay, with one last hook shot in, he can grab the target. neefe will be...
He's got it. Oh no!
That is a big miss.
That's like my biggest fear.
Who wants to climb again, kids?
Man, I want a sub 2-hour run so bad. I was trying my hardest there to get sub 2.
Hey, again, you were close.
Man,
yeah, just
dang. That is a personal best with like the setting string that we have. Like I practiced before the tournament started, and I think the best I've ever gotten was a 2:15. So beating that by like 12 minutes is nice.
Nice. Yeah, that is real good.
it was definitely a very tight run, for the most part. So, a couple of misses, but you know, stuff that can be tightened up really well.
Right.
So, yeah, execution clean up, just a better next good seed.
The worst thing that happened to me was the Earth Temple boss skip I had to do 3 times. That was the only thing that really was bad. I got the ledge clip in Forbidden Woods first try. Almost ran out of magic and got nervous there, but because I didn't have soup at the time. Think of what else. Windfall was really good because I got to do a lot of stuff at once, like the 3 times I went.
It's
Helmrock King was good.
Now you didn't actually go to Windfall first off, did you? You went.
I went straight to Cliff Plateau to get the glitch, to climb to get those 2 chests, and then I went to Bird's Peak.
Is that just and you and Neefe did the same thing? So is that a?
Yes. Did the other 2, did Math Girl and Chevy go to Windfall automatically?
Yes, they did.
That was really nice because it had Hook Shot and the Picto Box. So when I went to Windfall, the Picto Box, I got more to do right off the bat.
Yeah.
And Neefe just finished up with a time of 2:17:09.
Really, just good runs all around from everybody. I think it's only a difference of routing decision at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Zach, for your help with the tracking today. We're fairly close to the end, so I'm going to do one more last shout out to commentators, the lovely Ultra X, and myself, of course. Zach for helping with our tracking, and Tail who's doing the restreaming for today. And of course, our runners, Math Girl 718, Neefe, Zombie God, and Chevy.
So, dude.
It's a pleasure to watch you guys run today.
Oh yeah, felt good.
I believe Math Girl doesn't have that much to do, so we can stick around and watch her cheer her on as she gets to the...
I wasn't gonna ask out loud, but I wasn't sure how long there was gonna be a cutoff or anything.
Steve, there's some cutoff, but I can't remember how long it is. 5 hours, something like that.
Oh yeah, and she'll be done by top of the hour at most.
I don't even think that long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At most, it's like at most maybe like at the 3-hour mark, but I don't.
Ooh, she still gotta go to Wind Temple.
Yeah, but
it's just a straight shot to the boss there.
So where was Wind God's lyric?
We missed it.
We blinked and missed, yeah.
So, Neefe went and got it, but we don't know where it was from. See if we can get Neefe to join us on the chat as well. Whoa.
Hey, neefe.
Hello.
Hello,
Congratulations
Neef.
on your win.
Yeah, GG's.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, congratulations on your win, Neef, but you know.
Oh, congrats on your win as well.
You know,
Good
Neef.
time.
Oof,
What?
that was a struggle.
The end there?
I went in the Earth Temple with the 2 charges, so I didn't have to do hardly any of wind.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had one thing left to check at the end.
Oh, I had 16.
I did not get lucky with the spots.
I think it was the first thing you checked after leaving the Wind Temple, though, so not the worst.
Yeah, I had 2 options. Either the trading side quest or Fire Mountain. So I picked the right one.
Trading side quest too.
I don't think anyone's done the trading side quest with this.
How do you feel, Neef?
I mean, immediate feelings are I need to be careful hookshotting to get to Ganondorf.
Ow.
That was pretty bad.
So
Definitely.
I did Earth Temple boss key skip, Neef, and I did Wind Temple boss key skip,
Huh.
and I super slimmed to Forsaken Fortress,
Nice.
because, you know, why not?
You were going fast.
I was moving at one time, yeah.
I wasn't super fancy. I did do the chest storage start. Cliff Plateau Island strat.
Yeah, that was nice. Got a hookshot out of that, so I was happy.
Yeah. And then Picto Box and
Zelda
Bird
just
Speak.
despawned off of my screen. Can someone explain?
Whoa.
If you sit there on the screen for long enough, she'll come back around eventually. She disappears for a second.
What?
That-
That's amazing.
It's a really weird quirk of the cutscenes, you know.
Hmm.
I was
I'm
really
tired.
worried that it was like neck and neck when I fell off the top. And I just like threw the race. That'd have
I
been
failed
bad.
Earth Temple boss he skipped 3 times, and I thought that was the end for me. And I go to Wind Temple, and I forget that you need at least 1 key to get to the boss.
Yeah. So you never got Wind God's Aria.
I didn't. No.
Where was Wind God's Aria? Because everybody else missed that.
It was at the top of Wind Temple, the chest at the top of the big
Wow,
room.
It was in Wind Temple.
Yep.
Okay.
Since I checked all the wind, I got that.
Yeah, I went into Earth with everything I needed except for that last Master Sword charge. So when I got it, I was like, oh snap, dude. I was so happy. Because I was afraid it was going to be in Wind and I was going to do Earth for no reason.
I don't remember there being much in Earth besides the charge, though.
It was.
The
Yeah, I
only
believe.
thing that was in Earth was the Master Sword, and the only thing that was in Forbidden Woods was the Power Bracelets.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Everything
lot
else
of-
was kind of trash.
It's a lot of overworld hunting for this
Yep.
seed.
Luckily, I did all of that.
Yeah. Did you get the light arrows like right away? Or
I did. I got
Yeah.
Fire and Ice arrows from Diamond Step, and then went to Needle Rock and did that and got
Yeah.
light arrows, and I was so happy about it.
Same thing as me. Very nice. I thought that seed was gonna be like really fast for a second, like when that happened.
Yeah, and then it wasn't.
No.
It started out with a lot of just items all at once, and then was it difficult to try to figure out where to go from there at that point, or is it more of a
Once I
You
did
are-
Needle Rock, I had so much to do at Windfall that I went there. I want to say after that I went to Forsaken Fortress, but
Right. 5 arrows don't actually open up all that much. It's just good to have them right away, especially light arrows, just for killing stuff fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch this to see what the differences were.
It was fairly close for a good most of the race.
Yeah, you guys were making a lot of the same decisions. Math Girl actually had the most different routing decisions. She did her while you guys were diving into Wind Temple, I believe. She was just starting Forbidden Woods.
Wow, that was the first thing I did.
Did she wait until Boomerang to do that or something?
I think she did everything on her overworld that she could do first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Boomerang was the male after beating Forsaken Fortress, so I could see why she waited.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she got that mail and then went and proceeded to do more overworld things. So I think it was more of a just check all these things first while I'm up here kind of thing.
I'm glad I know how to skip this puzzle.
Same.
Yeah, it's quite a long puzzle to...
I'm glad I
Try to
just
go
didn't
through.
have to do it.
Yep.
Where was the boss key in Earth Temple? Was it one of these chests?
I think it was. It might have been vanilla?
It was not in the vanilla chest, it was in one of the...
Yeah.
I don't think it was one of these chests, I think it was a later one, but...
Oh.
Well, with that, I think I'm off.
Alright, thank you guys for racing today. Thank you for coming in and doing this little interview with us.
Take it easy.
Math Girl's got this. For sure. Alright, guys. Later.
Take it easy, man.
Bye.
Same.
Okay.
Alright.
Now it's just time to watch Math Girl get through. Believe we could end the run and raid her channel to cheer her on towards the end, but
I'm not sure how exactly that would all
I
work.
wouldn't either. Wow, this is a really long puzzle. It's been a while since I've actually...
There's
that's
that
what
boss. Yeah, it was one of the chests in here. I just don't remember which one. That was like right near the end of the puzzle, too.
It's definitely not a fun one to try to get all the way through.
I mean, on a normal playthrough, it's a fun puzzle, but at the same time, yeah, it is a long one. So trying to do it during a randomizer is just kind of painful.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's almost over, and it's just off to the boss for Math Girl.
Yeah, all she has to do left is win, which hopefully, if she can speedrun it easily, yeah, can knock this out real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Not having any easy time with the Skulltulas.
Fortunately, Staffless in this game are completely immune to the light arrows, so...
Stalfos wasn't Skulltulas. My bad. Why did I think Skulltula? Those are spiders.
Bit of a rough time with these Staffless here.
Trying to use the hammer instead of the sword. Why?
Well, the hammer does kill them in one hit if you can get them. It's just... with two of them, you kind of have to keep an eye on both of them at once, so... it'll be difficult to get them both.
Yeah, they don't stay in pieces for long.
No, they do not. Gotta keep an eye out here, though, because only half a heart left.
There you go.
May want to try to drink some soup at some point. flip past the light arrows a few times there.
What is she even looking for anyway?
Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Perhaps the Wind God aria?
Maybe.
Or Wind Temple. Because if you do end up, if it is in here and you do need it, you wouldn't want to have to come diving back in just to grab it. Oh well, it's just a quick trip back to the end of the dungeon.
Here it is.
Now it's off to fight Jawhollow. Get to listen to some good boss music.
Okay, that did pick up on the mic. God dang it.
What, the train in the background?
Yeah, live right
wasn't
next. They got dang train tracks. Wasn't sure if that was gonna get caught on the mic or not.
If you don't want it to get caught on the mic, it's gonna get caught on the mic.
Yeah. I haven't streamed in a while, so I wasn't sure about that whole train situation, especially with the new mic.
Gotta put up some of those soundproofing panels. One or two should do it.
Yeah, I need to. It's something I need to been fiddling with. I just haven't been. Surprised I got poked for for requested to do commentary at all. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, it's a surprise for me too. Don't worry. Yeah, the train is our new co-commentator.
Yeah, we need somebody. How's it going, train? You gone already? Darn.
Let's see, Zombie got messing around on the Wii U screen now. Gonna make it me, I guess.
Yeah, because his feet hasn't been pulled.
And, it would be up to our restreamers to do it, so. Oh, there's the train again.
Train, come back! What's your thoughts on Wind Waker?
How do you feel about randomizers? What are we watching right now? Okay.
And the problem with Spirit Tracks is you can't record it. DS.
So, yeah, the race is currently over. We're just here to cheer on Math Girl. Neefe won the race between Math Girl and Neefe, and Zombie God won his race with Chevy, so.
Yep. We're just here for the funsies at this point.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Zombie God is doing right now.
No, again, I'm surprised.
Slightly hard.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised his feed wasn't pulled or whatever.
Yeah. It is quite horrifying, whatever's going on there.
I've seen worse.
Oh, I have too. It's just Good lord. Prophecy is making the zombie god.
Yeah. Doubt.
See what he names it. Oh lord. Typing out, oh, you want worse? Oh, and Zelda has disappeared from Neefe's stream.
Yep.
There she goes.
Bye, Zelda.
And after finally heading into the Wind God Temple. The Wind Temple, rather.
Knock knock.
Right there, it's Math Girl.
Open up, it's Rando.
I've come for your items.
And the small seed child.
Taking my car hostage. Give me what I want. Wind God Lyric and a Triforce Shard.
Oh.
Dang. Now that's just rude. Oh god, that's even more horrifying.
Ay.
After all, it's just about, I would say, halfway through Earth.
about that, yeah.
Although she will have to go all the way to the top to find Wind God's Aria to because I don't believe she knows how to do the flips. But I could be wrong.
I'm not sure whether to be offended or honored, Zombie God.
What combination of both?
Yeah. As I just put in the text chat, I don't expect to be around for long.
Good connect.
Whatever.
It's a bit too horrifying to live for very long.
Much to say when you've already done most of the race.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to ask questions from the chat?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, anything to say, chat?
Is anyone still with us? Been quiet for quite a time.
Yeah. Any notes from train? Left the station probably. Yeah.
Train is quite aware that the race is over. Got places to be.
Not even a station near me. It's just part of a track.
The cargo trains or passenger trains?
I think it's more cargo, but I'm not sure. I've never actually seen it often. What?
Soup do thing.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you have to, on the same frame as you drink it, pull out another item. Because it makes the game think you actually haven't drank it, but it gives you the effects.
Huh. Ow.
Bit of a hard fall.
Yeah.
Getting thrown around a little bit by the fan there.
Thoughts on the new Link's Awakening? Interested at least. I need to go back and finish the old one.
Never played the old one before. I'm excited to see if they've changed anything from it, though.
So far, from what we saw from that direct footage, it's faithful, but definitely with a unique art design.
I did like the art design. I thought it was an interesting take.
Yeah, I think from what I remembered hearing, it's kind of based on the photo arts from the DX game. Mix with also a bit of a mix of the commercial art from Japan.
It does have a sort of similar feel to, like, Link to the Past to Link Between Worlds, too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
But yeah, I'm interested in the new Link's Awakening. I want to know a definitive date so I can pick it up. And I also need to finish the original game. Whoops.
Yeah, I think I'd like to play the original game before I go ahead and start the remake.
Yeah. Well, at least play DX.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the color version.
Right.
Does Awakening have a Rando? I don't know.
I'm not quite sure. I'm the only games I know that have a randomizer for sure are Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and
Link to the Past.
Link to the Past. Yeah.
And Super Metroid.
I meant Zelda games. I don't really
yeah.
keep up with anything else with that.
I know Zelda 1 and 2 also have randos.
Oh, do they? That seems horrifying.
Yeah, especially because there's a lot more you can do with Majora's Mask as a randomizer.
It does have a randomizer?
I think I remember hearing it's more for like speedrunners practicing their tricks than it is like just messing around. Because part of the problem with Majora's Mask is kind of the same issue with Wind Waker, actually. There's just so much side questing to do.
Right.
But you still have to deal with that clock, so...
Yeah, it's interesting, like, I don't know how it would work with, trying to do, like the cafe side quest, where it's so multi-part, and then you'd have to reset time to go do another part of it if you don't get the right item from it.
Mm-hmm. I think most Zelda games have a rando. My question is if anyone ever do the Oracle games, because imagine trying to do the Oracle games with the randomizer and somehow make it so you have to do both.
Right.
Like, that would be weird. But I think that'd be a bit much.
Mm-hmm. Is the Link to the Past randomizer? How is that one?
That one isn't bad. That's definitely the most, like, casual friendly-ish of the bunch. I say ish because there are a lot of rough points with it.
Right. I mean, I remember playing A Link to the Past when I was younger, and it was not. That wasn't a casual friendly game in the game itself. But
I'd say the random is there's not with a lot of the more general settings. You don't need to do any of, or at least any of the harder to do tricks to actually play it. It's just more the things some of the things that are labeled not required are kind of annoying. Like, oh, silvers are completely not required for Ganon because there is a way to beat him with just the Master Sword. It's just not fun.
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that. But otherwise, yeah, it's fine. It's just, it's like with any rando, it's up to luck of the draw how well your seeds are going to be or the like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only reason I'd say Wind Waker isn't as casual friendly is mostly just because of how long it takes.
Yeah, especially if you're doing anything beyond the tournament settings, you're going to have, I mean, it can take anywhere from 5 to 10 hours.
Exactly. Whereas with Link to the Past, even on bad seed on standard mode, it takes you about maybe 3 or 4, which is not nearly as bad.
Right.
That's my only reason I'm more prone to playing, or more prone to commentating or tracking if I ever deal with randomizers. I just find it more interesting to watch than it is to play. Just something about it it doesn't quite click with playing these, with actually playing them. It just kind of throws me off because I'm so used to playing these games normally. I can see how many people can enjoy or experiencing in a way that isn't the normal way. It's just, for me, it's just like, you're expecting me to do things that I'm supposed to do, and
I think for speedrunners especially, it can be really fun because, it's so different of the game.
For speedrunners or anyone who's just experienced the game so many times, they're willing to change things up and bend the rules a little bit. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Just not for me in terms of playing it. But in terms of watching it, hilarious.
It's pretty fun to watch. There's been some...
This scene alone was great to see just because of all the weird items you just got from the start.
Right, and the random skips you can do and stuff like that. Especially when you have, runners like Zombie God and Neefe doing stuff where they're constantly doing tricks and stuff like that.
I think Math Girl's kind of flailing in her seat right now, given she can't find the Requiem.
It has been an hour since our last runners have finished up, so I think here's probably where we're going to call it.
Yeah.
So, once again, thank you to all our runners, Math Girl 718, Neefe, Zombie God, and Chevy. Thank you to Ultra X for being with me on comms today.
And thank you to Lemon Cake for being my other commentator, and Zach Link for being tracker.
And Tail, our restreamer today. Thank you guys for watching. There is, starting just in a few minutes, maybe it even started already, on Speed Gaming 5, another Wind Waker Randomizer tournament match going on between Scary Olive and Gymnast 86. So you guys want to check that one out. It should be an interesting run. Thank you all for coming and watching with us today, and hope to see you at future randomizer matches. Bye.
Take it easy, everybody.